I'm here with Mary today, making some ramen. You've seen ramen 1,000 times. I know what you want. Mary dog. No, the transition update. Maybe I can talk about some of my experiences with voice. And this little mark is still dark. That's definitely one of the things I'm going to have my doctor look at. Good afternoon, Future Kate here. This vlog kind of starts out like talking about Mary, and then it totally swaps over to me passing and talking about my experience with voice and maybe how you can, level yours up. Let's go. I'm here with Mary today. You can see her laying down. But I'm also making food here in the kitchen. Here, making some ramen. Got a little fly buzzing around. And, here we go. Cooking. That flame, I was going to show you that flame is really high. Kind of crazy, but cool. Cool because I cook really fast. Oh, and I gotta get some veggies. Almost forgot. And then I'm gonna make some more onion rings too, because I need to eat those onion rings so I can go to. Because I'm gonna go tonight. I'm gonna go to, the store. I added a bunch of Brussels sprouts. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I love them, especially if you air fry them with a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, especially ground pepper. Man, makes it taste so dang good. I actually buy my own little miso right here. You can see it says organic miso. And then I put it on my spoon here. Kind of see it. Then I'll put it in the bowl and mix it up. It comes out really good. You've seen ramen 1,000 times. I know what you want. Mary dog. No, the transition update. Did you know Mary's name isn't actually just Mary? It's Marilyn Monroe of Hollywood. Yep. There she is. So I went to Trader Joe's, and it's a little bit later at night now. You can see it's dark out. Yeah, I'm just... everything didn't fit in my fridge. There's like a bunch of stuff that's still in the fridge. Well, everything fit in my fridge as a whole, but some frozen things that were supposed to be frozen are inside my fridge instead of inside my freezer, because my freezer is tiny. Itty bitty living space. So yeah, I have some accidentally vegan things that are in my fridge that I think they're like sushi, but the Korean version, and I think you're supposed to heat them up. Anyways, enough about that. I've been trying to think of what to even talk about for trans stuff, because I don't know. I'm all alone in the house right now. David just went out to go grab some food, shopping. Mary's wandering around, probably going to lay back down in David's room. And I am just here cuddling with an elephant on a couch. So I did not call my doctors and make appointments. It's March. I'm supposed to make my doctor's appointment for May. They said to do that. I don't know. Because I went in December, I think. So they want like 5 or so months, 6 months. Anyways, I need to set that up. Still haven't made an endocrinologist appointment. I called them once and I couldn't get a hold of anyone. I haven't tried again. But I did call. It was like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so maybe they'd gone home by now. By then? I don't know. I still need to make a therapist appointment. I haven't. But on the 30th of this month, I do talk to my primary care physician. They had me make an appointment to go and do a what do you call it, a healthcare thing, but for my head, a mental health thing. Yeah. They just noticed, I already talked about this before, but they noticed that in my surveys that I took, I said that I was really bad. I put some 10s as far as mental pain. So they want to talk to me. You know what? I pass really well. You guys have seen it. It's just like, though I am 5 foot, like 10 and a half feet tall. So that's the only thing that like really probably gives me away of being trans. And then I don't know if my hands are super big, but they're still big for a woman's. But yeah, I don't, what am I supposed to even talk about when it comes to that? I mean, I pass. Oh, you have it so rough. You pass. I don't know. It makes it hard to talk about stuff for here. No content. No, and I don't want that type of content. No, I don't want to be hurt by anyone But yeah, on the topic of passing, I pass. What am I supposed to do? I mean, I've been working on voice for a very long time. So maybe I can talk about some of my experiences with voice and how I went about changing my voice. I've talked about this before, but I used to stream on Twitch, and I would use that as like a vehicle to monitor and listen to my voice, because the microphone, and this is a tip here for you guys, if you want to modify your voice and actually, hear it being modified, it's best to have a headset and have that plugged directly into the microphone, either via some sort of equipment or directly into the microphone, if the microphone can be directly plugged into, and listen to yourself as you speak. And you can modify your voice when you do that. And that's what I did for 2 years, every day for 2 years. So you don't have to do it every day for 2 years, but that's what I did. And I also got some voice lessons, which she said I didn't even need because I'd done that for 2 years. So yeah, and it's gonna feel weird. It's gonna feel weird. I think the weirdest thing was like kicking the male patterns that I'd learned. And if you're doing it young, you have just watch the girls around you and kind of repeat what they do. Be the little mimic. That's what I ended up doing. I would sing songs. That's how I first started out. Is when I first found out, I was like 24 years old, 23, 24 years old, is when I first figured it out that I'm trans. So, and the first thing I did is I made a freaking album. It had a bunch of girl songs, like 7 or 8 or 9, 10 girl songs, and then I would sing along with them. And the thing that you want to pay attention to most is like the cadence and the sing-songy of the voice. And it's gonna feel weird. If you're older, it's gonna feel weird. You're gonna feel demeaned in a way. I don't know if that's the right word. You're gonna feel like you don't fit, like it's not right. But the thing is, it's learning how to speak again, and you have to do it. If you're older, like in your 20s, you might not be, out there and having a bunch of girls you talk to or anything like that. So just pay attention to the songs and the sing-songiness of the voices, and try to mimic that as well, and try to sneak in a guy song in there as well, because it's not all about high-pitched stuff. It's about finding a happy medium where your voice fits and where you can get your flow. And it's really that it's something you can do for free. Is just make a little YouTube list of your favorite girl songs, and then just add a guy song in there so that you can have that range, because you want a range. But yeah, it's just like, it's years and years and years of practice is what I did. And it's most important because sometimes I will slip back into less of a sing-songy voice, less of this when I'm around people I know. And that's going to be some of the hardest times you're going to have, is around people you know. Because those people, they know you one way and they have a certain expectation of how they expect you to speak, and on a subconscious level you know this, and it's going to be hard for you to change your voice. It really is, especially around them. Around my dad and my mom, I had a hard time doing it unless I was out in public. The hardest parts are when you're out in public and you're with a parent or a family member and they refer to you as either the other name or the other pronoun, and it's rough. I'm not sure what else to talk about. I mean, any other knowledge I can pass on to you guys? I'm not sure. It's just, I've been through so much stuff and it's hard to pinpoint things down. Maybe I'll find something and then let you guys know. No real other updates though. No, I didn't tackle my problem with my birth certificate yet still, and I need to do it before some sort of stuff goes into play that makes it so I can't do it. Do I want to move to frickin' Canada? Kind of. But I have to make myself invaluable in some way, because if you want to become a resident somewhere in another country, I would have to get my passport, which would be in the wrong gender anyways, which freaking sucks. Yeah, that's why I haven't gotten a passport. But yeah, they want you to be of value to their country for you. And that's not just in Canada, it's in other places too. They want you to be of value to their country for you to move there. And I do DoorDash. I'm not of value to anyone, except for maybe I do a little of this. But I don't know, I learned a little bit of tech, but I never really got certified for anything. Maybe if I just get my A+ certification, that'll make me valuable. I don't know. Yeah, it's so scary to be here in the States, and it's got to be worse for people who don't pass. So much worse. And I'm so sorry, and especially in the states that, I don't know, in the states that are really anti-trans right now, it's got to be so freaking hard, and I'm so sorry you guys have to deal with that. And this little mark is still dark. The bump, it has a little bit of texture, but it hasn't gone up or down at all. But it did get darker. That's definitely one of the things I'm going to have my doctor look at when I visit, because I am making that appointment. I gotta do it. I just spent a lot of money to fix my car, so I'm kind of apprehensive to spend money like at all. So it's like, oh. Anyways, I think that's it for today's vlog. My Yoda is starting to come down. Poor Yoda. The helium is finally starting to dissipate. So I can't believe it's still floating. I mean, what is today, the 10th? And it's almost been floating there for a month. Yeah, it's like on the 14th, right? It'll be a month? That's crazy. You go, Yoda. But, yeah, I'm gonna head out. And I will see you guys later. Mwah.